Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Uniswap token and its valuation against Bitcoin. Now, if you do like the video and the other videos that I make on this channel, uh, do hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. We've been looking at Uniswap for quite some time, and in the grand scheme of things, though, it doesn't seem quite long enough. uh, when you look at the daily chart, it's still quite small. There's not much data to go about of. However, I'll flip it to the 4 hour, which is quite rare, but just to get a more fuller sense of the chart here. Last time we left off, we were talking about the quest for a higher low for Uniswap, and of course a higher high. But obviously, the first step in this, because we were in a downtrend, would be a higher low. Our absolute local low for Uniswap came down to about 12,000 sats. That's when Uniswap bounced off, came back up to a high of about 26,000, and we've been pretty much in the downtrend ever since. And you could see it, through this trajectory here. When I flip it onto the daily, we recently just had three green candles to the upside. On starting from the 12th of December with a 1% upside, followed by 4.75%, followed by 3.75% to the upside, and today we're coming down at down 2.3% roughly. Uh, this is still early on. However, we don't normally see three green candles with Uniswap. Uh, the most recent one, and I think the only one when looking at this really was here. However, I'll take that could be just coincidence. What I'm really trying to get at is this might be the higher low that we were looking at. Now, it's again still too early to tell. I wouldn't uh you know go all in on this move because it's still too early to tell. We haven't we haven't trend reversed, we haven't gone for a higher high yet. And right now we're just kind of speculating and anticipating where this higher low will be. And it could be here. It could be at the bottom of 16,000 sats, which would be great. And with that said, we can start seeing a reversal really forming. I mean, technically, we've already saw the reversal, but this I would argue that if the best kind of reversal and the reversal that I really want to be looking for is a macro reversal. So it's something that you would see on the week. Um, for example, where we have this week over week downtrending line, bringing the price down. We saw two big weekly green candles to the upside, came back down. Um, this week is green. We're 1.3% up on the week, and there's still a lot of the week left, and we'll see where all this goes. But hopefully, in the next few weeks, we can see that reversal come into play, break in a higher high, wherever that might be. I'm just drawing it arbitrarily. I don't know if it's going to go up to 31,000 sats, but arbitrarily speaking, and drawing this to just show how this could work. And you'll see this somehow playing out. And that's in the end what I want to see. That's why I'm in Uniswap. I still believe in the token. I still believe in the project. Um, and this recent downtrend, uh, doesn't phase me at all. And I feel like people forget that Uniswap was at one point at 12,000 sats. Um, and 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 rallied, pretty significantly in a short amount of time. It rallied 121% from wick to wick, and has been trending down. So it has showed over 100% gains from the bottom. But because I think people were traumatized, I guess you would say, because of this 80% correction from initial opening, and you know, as of recent memory, we've been down to the current price about 30% loss from the candle bodies. So people at the forefront of their mind see Uniswap, it has lost 30% from the top. Not good. What I see is it's rallied over 100%. It's a new coin. We don't know where it's going to go. It is a risky play, but with, in my opinion, I think very, very good potential return. Um, Other than that, there's not much else to go off of Uniswap. Unfortunately, we have to work with what we got here. What we do know is that the absolute bottom was here. Um, the question remains, is this going to be the higher low that we're looking for? Is it going to continue trending down? If that's the case, if it's the latter, we would need to make support at this absolute low. Um, but again, it's too early to tell if that's going to play out. Yeah, I mean, we're down 3% for the day. There's still a lot of the day left, actually, and there's still a lot of the week left. So we'll see where this takes us. And regardless if this is the higher low, regardless if it comes back down to the 12,000 sat level, regardless if it goes even further, um, I will accumulate more Uniswap. I've I'm still contemplating because I've been with my Uniswap position. I've been buying week over week um, on Uniswap. I didn't buy up here necessarily, but I bought all the way down and then stopped buying. And then when it came back down, I started rebuying. Today is a new week. Obviously, it's Tuesday, and so I'm contemplating on whether should I continue with my position. um, but I think I'm gonna perhaps let the week play out a little more. And if it rallies, then it rallies. I'll just not buy. Um, but if this is not the higher low that I'm looking for, then I'll obviously wait patiently until it comes back down. And it's simple as that. Uh, for anyone who is trading Uniswap, I highly encourage you not to, at least not day trade it. In my personal view, and this is not financial advice, Uniswap is not a token that I am expecting, massive returns within 90 days, 180 days. This is something that I'm going to be holding on, for the full cycle and see where it takes me. And so, if the cycle has started this year in 2020, I mean, I'm holding until at least, at minimum, Q3, Q4 of 2021. Not necessarily Q1, unless I see immense returns. Like if, for example, I'll paint a picture, but I highly don't think this is possible. If um by Q1 of 2021, Uniswap has rallied against Bitcoin, 1,000%, then yes, I'm going to be taking profits. I'm going to be selling. Even at 500% gain, I will be taking at least some profits on the token. But uh, in Uniswap, out of all the tokens I hold, Uniswap is the one that I have the least concrete plan for, mainly because I have no idea where it's going, and so I'm just rolling with the punches with this token, and not necessarily have a strict selling buying policy in comparison to like Bitcoin, for example. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Just to update on Uniswap. This could be the higher low that we're looking for, but we'll see how it plays out for the rest of the week. Take care, you guys.